Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's the 9th of June 2024. I hope you are keeping well and as fit and healthy as you can be. I have some ironically tragic news to give you today. You may have seen it already if you're in Britain. If not, you may want to know this because a couple of days ago I mentioned about Dr. Mike Mosley, who had disappeared, a broadcaster who had disappeared in Greece, and apparently his body has been found and it has been confirmed by his wife that it is him. And the irony here is because this man has been promoting good health and long life and doing everything you can to extend your life, and to tragically die tragically in before your time, as it were, just feels very unjust. He was a likable personality, I think, of when I've heard him on radio and seen him on TV. As I say, trying to do his best as a doctor, as a physician, to help people, have better health outcomes. In particular, worrying about or educating people about diet and exercise. As I say, it's a tragic event. Okay, that's the sad news to report. Some less sad news, but also not particularly good, is that I've played this game already and failed. So I'm going to re-attempt it. Try again to get this game. I've got it wrong. Playing without pencil marks, thinking that I was doing very well and quite clever. Quite pleased with myself for no good reason, because it turns out I was wrong and the solution was not true. So shall we get on and try it again? And if it fails this time, well, I don't know what's going to happen, but we've got start with 4s blocking these two squares. So in this column here we're going to have a 4 there. It's going to give us 6 and 3 down here, which we can't do much about at the moment. But let's say we've got what else do we know? We know that 8 blocks down here, so 8 is in one of these two squares blocking up here and up here, and the 8 across there will give us an 8 in that square. I hope I don't make the same mistake again. There are more things. 1s block across here and across there. That's going to put a 1 into that square, so now the 8 blocking down will give us an 8 here, and what's the other easy thing? Oh, I can't remember. There's something else that's easy, I know. Okay, so 5 blocking down here and 5 blocking up there. 5 across here and up here puts 5 into one of these squares blocking across. That will give us a 5 in that square. Okay, we have a pair of 1 and 3 across here, and we have 1 and 3 across here. So we know that that's a pair of 1 and 3. So these squares are not 1 or 3. They must be, hopefully I got it right this time, 2, 4 and 6. And we have 4 and 6 in the same column, so that's going to be a 2. 3 now blocks this square. That will give us 3 up there, and the last number in this column is a 7. 7 and 8 block across here, and I just said that 1 and 3 are in those squares. So this is 7 and 8, and this is 1 and 3, and the last numbers down here are 4 and 6. And so this is not 4 or 6, it's going to be a 2. Four blocks this square, there's our 4, and there is our 6. Okay, now missing numbers up here are 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. I believe 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Okay, in this column. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Now, what do I know? Well, I said that we have 1 and 3 blocking across here. So 1 and 3 is in this square here, right? And 5, 7, and 8 all block that square there. So that's going to be 1 and 3 as well. So we have a pair of 1 and 3. We have 1, 3 here. We have 1 and 3 in that square as well. So this square, and this square cannot be 1 or 3. They must be 5, 7, and 8. And 7 and 8 are in this square, so that's going to be the 5. And then we'll have 7 and 8 here, 7 and 8 there. Okay, 5 blocking down here, 5 down here, 5 across here and across here. That gives me a 5 in that square. And then I'm stuck. I think I should put pencil marks in at this point. Let me just quickly go through in case there's anything easy that I'm missing. I don't want to mess it up again. Right, let's put in the pencil marks. I'm not going to delay this any longer. I've already messed up the game once. Don't want them to do it again. This is 1 and 3 in those squares. This is 7 and 8 in those squares. This is 5 in those squares there. And 5s go in those squares there. We have several 4s. We have 4 blocking there. And we have 4 blocking here. Not blocking, actually 4 forced into, let me say it like that. 3, 7 there. 3, 6 here. Right, okay, let's go ahead and finish the game by putting in the other pencil marks. Let's go down, let's try this column here. Now remember, we've got 1, 3 here. This is also a pair of 1 and 3 only. And it also means that 1 and 3 cannot be in this square here. So let's try to remember that when I fill in the rest of the candidates. So we've got 1 blocking across here. So 1 is possible in those squares there. 3 blocks across here. So 3 is possible in those squares there. Remember, not 1 or 3 here because we've got our unique rectangle like this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So is that done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. Okay. And this has to be 7 or 8 because we've got 7 or 8 here. Sorry, we've got 1 and 3 there, so 7 and 8, so 7 and 8 there. Can't be anything except 7 or 8. Right, let's see. 1 is done, 2 is done, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In fact, let's look for that digit. 7 blocking down here, so 7 is possible in those squares. 8 is done already and 9 is done, so we are finished there. So we have 2, 7 and 8, but I don't have any 2 7s or 8s to remove up here anyway, so nothing doing there. Let's go across the middle here because not many candidates to play. 1, 2, 3. We're looking for 4. 4 can go in any of those squares. That's done. And over here, what are we looking for? 6, I think it is, which can go anywhere. Okay, so done, 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 done. This block here, not quite done yet, I think. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it is done. Oh, we've got a 9 there. How about that? There's a 9 in that square there, which means this is going to be a 3. And that's going to be a 1. There's a 3 and there's a 1. This is not a 1. That's not a 1. This must be a 1 in this square. Digit 1 is finished. Shall we look and see if there are any more useful avenues opened up now, just in case. Quickly. Yeah, that's the only position for a 5 in that block, and that means this is a 5 here, and that's a 4, and that's a 6. That's a 4 over there, and this is not a 4. This must be a 2. 7 is there. 4 goes there. Okay. 4 is in this square here, and this is not a 4. 5 is done. 6. Any new information? Not sure. 7. Yeah, 7 across there and up here. So there's 7. 7 is somewhere down there. Okay, so let's continue digit filling. Let's see what's missing up here. We've got a 3 here already, so that can't be a 3, can it? Let's remove that 3, and this must be our 3. And then 3 blocking down here, down there. That's going to put a 3 in that square, so that's our 6, that's our 3. 7 there, 3 there. 2 in that square. Get rid of the 2. That will give us a pair of 2s over there. But our 2 blocking up here means that 2 is in one of those squares. In fact, it's in this square here. That means that's going to be the 2 there, and this is not. And this has to be an 8. And we'll have a pair of 8s there. Uh, 6, 9. So we got a pair of 6 and 9 in these squares, which matches there, and 6, 9 there. Yeah, that seems to be in order. In fact, we've got 6 blocking across here and across there, so it means that is a 6. This is the only 7 available for us there now, so 7 back this way. There's our 8. 8 there, 7 there. We have 6, so this is our 9. 6 goes here, 9 goes there. I'm glad I haven't messed it up again. Easier with pencil marks. Last time I got a long way and then I found the duplicate and then realized I'd made a mistake. With pencil marks it's much easier for me. I make far fewer mistakes. Not perfect, but just fewer. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. See you around. Bye bye.